I found myself driving a car that felt too clean for the gravel road winding into the Ozark Mountains. Parthenon, Arkansas, a tiny dot on the map, was my destination, promising remoteness and solitude. The air thickened with pine and earth, as if I was traveling back in time to a forgotten America. Parthenon isn't a place you stumble upon, you have to want to find it. The journey is a test, filtering out the casual from the committed. I wondered what kind of people chose this isolation. Was it for peace, or was it a quiet struggle? The town center was a handful of buildings, a post office, a general store, a few scattered houses. No traffic lights, no chain stores, just the sound of a creek and rustling leaves. Parthenon operates on a different frequency, a deliberate step away from the frantic pace of modern life. I stepped out, greeted by a lazy dog and a silent nod from an old man on a porch. Here, life is distilled to its essentials, and even as an outsider, I felt quietly welcomed. I had arrived in the heart of rural Arkansas, ready to discover its hidden world. The landscape around Parthenon is the main character, relentless, beautiful, and demanding. The Ozark Mountains are ancient, rounded hills, blanketed in dense hardwood forest. Valleys and hollows create a maze, with roads that twist and turn, following the land's contours. The Little Buffalo River carves through the wilderness, keeping Parthenon remote. Weather deepens the isolation. Fog fills valleys, storms turn roads to mud, and winter reveals the land's rugged bones. Living here means knowing the seasons intimately, when the dogwoods bloom, when the rain will come. The beauty is overwhelming, but you earn it by accepting the isolation. The hills protect Parthenon from the outside world, but also make life harder. Spotty cell service, tough infrastructure, long trips for groceries. The remoteness is both sanctuary and fortress, blessing and curse. It preserves a slower pace and natural beauty, but demands resilience and ingenuity. Here, survival depends on reading the land and weather, and on a deep connection to nature. The landscape shapes every aspect of life, forging a unique kind of strength. In Parthenon, the land is both home and challenge. Life in Parthenon moves to the rhythm of sun and season, not the clock. Mornings start early, gardens tended, chickens fed, work begun. The pace is unhurried, focused on essentials, not multitasking. Traditions are small but powerful. Annual potlucks, porch music, shared stories. Skills of the past, canning, quilting, hunting, are still vital, passed down through generations. Self-reliance is expected, but so is helping your neighbor. Conversations are honest and unrushed. Attention is undivided. Hobbies are practical, hunting, fishing, foraging, crafting, each tied to the land. These aren't just pastimes, but ways to provide and connect. The culture values doing over having and community over consumption. Life here is about making, growing, and sharing. The satisfaction comes from self-sufficiency and deep-rooted ties. In Parthenon, tradition is a living, everyday act. In Parthenon, accessing basic services is a daily challenge. The general store stocks only essentials. Real shopping means a long, winding drive to Harrison. Forgetting an item isn't a small mistake, it's a 2-hour round trip. Healthcare is even tougher. No local clinic, long drives for any medical need, and slow emergency response. Many rely on first aid and home remedies, with anxiety always present for families. High-speed internet is rare, cell service is patchy, and digital isolation is real. Getting a repairman out is expensive and slow, so everyone learns to fix things themselves. Trips to town are carefully planned, supplies stocked up before winter. Self-sufficiency is a necessity, not a choice. The lack of access builds resilience and resourcefulness, but also hardship. Every day is shaped by the friction of distance. In Parthenon, you're often on your own, and that reality defines life here. The struggle for access is constant, but it forges a tough, adaptable community. Here, survival means planning ahead and relying on your own skills. In Parthenon, the community is the most vital service of all. Neighbors rely on each other for survival, not just friendliness. When a tree blocks a driveway, locals show up with chainsaws, no waiting for the county. If a well pump breaks, someone rigs a temporary fix. If a house burns, the community rebuilds together. There's no bureaucracy, just immediate, heartfelt action. This mutual aid is the invisible infrastructure holding Parthenon together. People know each other's stories, celebrate together, and support each other in crisis. Meal trains appear when someone is sick. Old cars are lent to help a young person get to work. These small acts of kindness are the fabric of daily life. The hardships of isolation forge strong bonds. Neighbors are your safety net and extended family. In the city, you might not know your neighbors. Here, they're your lifeline. The deep sense of community is the true wealth of Parthenon. Social capital is more valuable than material wealth when times get tough. The people here are rich in connection, and that's what sustains them. In Parthenon, helping each other isn't optional. It's how you survive. Traveling in and out of Parthenon is an adventure all its own. GPS is unreliable. Digital maps don't match the reality of Ozark backroads. Locals navigate by landmarks, the lightning-struck oak, the old Miller place. Roads are often unpaved, narrow, and cling to steep hills. Driving them takes skill and courage. After rain, mud makes travel treacherous. Creek crossings can disappear underwater. Vehicles are rugged, old pickups with plenty of dings, four-wheel drive a necessity. Breakdowns mean you're stranded, so everyone becomes a mechanic. A toolbox, spare tire, and gas can are standard for any trip. The wave is a local custom, lifting a finger to greet every passing driver, a silent bond of shared experience. Forgetting to wave marks you as an outsider. Even a solitary drive becomes a shared journey here. Getting around in Parthenon is a test of resourcefulness and a reminder of community. Life in Parthenon is filled with hidden joys and quiet hardships. Nights are silent and star-filled. The Milky Way is visible in all its glory. There's pleasure in eating a homegrown tomato, watching deer at dawn, or hearing a whip-poor-will at dusk. Isolation brings freedom. Children roam the woods. Adults live on their own terms. Independence fosters self-reliance and appreciation for simple things. But life isn't idyllic. Many young people leave for work, leaving an aging community behind. Poverty is real, and making ends meet is a constant struggle. The emotional toll of isolation can be heavy, especially for the elderly. Long winters amplify loneliness, even in a close-knit community. Parthenon's people are tough and resilient, but not immune to sorrow. Their lives are a tapestry of joy and hardship, woven together by the land and each other. The reality is far more nuanced than it appears from the outside. The people of Parthenon are defined by resilience. Problems are met with action, not waiting for outside help. Self-reliance is a point of pride, rooted in generations of making do. They improvise, patching roofs, fixing engines, mending fences with whatever's on hand. Adversity is met with stoic grace. Ice storms, droughts, personal loss. They endure and help each other. Complaints are rare. Work is the response. Neighbors check in, share resources, and support those hit hardest. Independence is fierce. Freedom and self-determination are core values. This isn't hostility, but a belief in personal responsibility. They've chosen this life for the autonomy it offers. The spirit of Parthenon is a legacy of pioneers, tempered by hardship and community. It's seen in everyday acts of survival and support, not grand gestures. This quiet determination is the enduring heart of Parthenon. Leaving Parthenon felt like waking from a dream, the modern world rushing back in. What stayed with me wasn't the hardship, but the profound sense of community. In our pursuit of convenience, we've forgotten the value of real connection. Parthenon stands as a rebuke to that trend, a living example of interdependence over independence. The people there show that meaning comes from shared experience and mutual reliance. Small, forgotten places like Parthenon hold wisdom we need. People over possessions, community over convenience. Their resilience and connection are lessons for us all. Even in hardship, a rich life is possible when people come together. Rural communities keep a vital flame alive, a reminder that our greatest strength is each other. The hidden truth of Parthenon is not isolation, but the enduring power of human community.